Hi guys, this is Elena here in Costa Rica, and this is the first video of my How to Move to Costa Rica e-series. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be going through all the different steps and things that you should consider if you're going to actually be making the move to Costa Rica. So if you're new to this channel, definitely you'll need to subscribe if you're going to be moving. It's loaded with great information for if you're going to be moving or having an extended stay, whether you're considering or you know that you're going to be making the move. So let's get started. In this first video, we're going to be talking about should you even move to Costa Rica? Maybe you're at the point and wondering, all right, is this even a good decision for me? Is Costa Rica going to be a good fit for me? So I want to discuss 4 things that you're going to need to know in order to make that decision. So having moved myself and through the work with the clients that I do, I've noticed the move to Costa Rica is really broken down to some very critical steps. So there is the figuring out if you should move, designing your new life here. What's that going to look like for you? Getting prepared, budgeting, sorting out your logistics, the actual move, and then settling in. So in this video, we're going to discuss 4 points that should help you determine if you should even move. So point number 1, find out Costa Rica's entry requirements from the country that you're coming from. You can find those out through this link here and down in the description under the first point. And first, you're going to want to see, okay, what country are you coming from? I know a lot of you watching might be coming from the United States or Canada, but I know there are people on this channel who are watching from other countries. So follow the link below down in the description under point number 1 to actually look up the specific entry requirements for your country. A lot of countries are just given an automatic visa at entry, but some may have different requirements. So number 1, check those requirements. Number 2, decide if Costa Rica is even a good place for you. Make sure you do your research. I love Costa Rica. It's a great fit for me, but I can say it's not the best fit for everyone. Some people do come down here and they struggle because things are different. Things can be a lot slower paced. It can be a bit more complicated to do things. There's a lot to figure out. It can be a little bit overwhelming. So just make sure that you really do your research and see, is Costa Rica actually a good fit for you? Sometimes where I see people go wrong, it's either that Costa Rica was never a good fit for them in the first place to come move here, or they just didn't have the right support set up for them after they arrived. So what are some things that you imagine doing here in Costa Rica in your everyday life if you move? Go ahead and put it in the comments below. I love to hear what kind of life are you trying to design here? Step number 3, find out if you can apply for residency here. So wouldn't it be really fun if you came all the way to Costa Rica, you really decided to throw down your roots here. You said, yes, this is the place for me. Yes, I really love it. And then you realize that you may have to be doing these border runs, or things can be unstable. If you can't apply for residency, if you don't qualify for a type of residency to apply for, then it's going to be important that you really evaluate this before you decide to make this move, because maybe this could be a deal breaker. Again, it could be kind of risky to throw down roots, purchase property, and not have rights to purchase residency. So if you're wondering what type of residency does exist in Costa Rica, I had this amazing live stream that was with residency lawyer Andres Gomez. So you can watch that here, and you'll see the link down in the description below as well. And we really go into the different types of residency that people apply for. So I would highly suggest watching this so you can really educate yourself on the different types of residency and then kind of evaluate where you're at with that. And the last point, which is really important, how are you going to make an income? So some of my clients that come down here, they have a pension, so they already know. They already know what their income's going to be. Some have interest, passive income. That's another good way. Some work online. That's how I supported myself all these years down here. I just did online work. That is completely legal to do. And, that's something that you could do down here. If you're able to work online or work remote, that's a great option for making an income while you're here in Costa Rica. Also, starting a business is another option. If you are going to do this, we're not going to jump into this in this video. I would recommend really researching it. Talking to others, looking at their experiences, talking to a lawyer. So really look into that before you decide to do it. You want to know all the angles, the risks, the process. You want to even make sure that the business would be a good idea in the area that you're going to choose. So if you are going to look at maybe starting a business for income, you are legally allowed to profit off of owning a corporation here as a tourist. And as a permanent resident, you are legally able to work. So I have another video, how to make money in Costa Rica, which I go through all of those points as well, and how to legally make money here in Costa Rica. So that's one thing that you're really going to need to evaluate to really decide should you move. You don't want to move here and be stressed out about your income and not know where it's going to be coming from. One thing that in terms of income is I do not want you to expect to come here and think, oh, I'll just get a job. That's not realistic. Do not rely on the thought of, oh, I will come and work in a restaurant, or I will work at a hotel, or no. That's actually not, in most cases, if you're coming in as a tourist, that's not going to be legal. So again, watch that other video about how to legally make money in Costa Rica, because you want to come down here and you want to do it the legal way. You don't want to take a job from a citizen here, so just be aware. So these were the 4 steps that I really want you to consider as you're deciding should you make your move down here to Costa Rica. How do you enter? Is this even going to be a good place for you? Do your research. Make sure you're picking a good area that's going to be good for you. We're going to kind of talk about that in the next video as well. Look at how you're going to make money, and if you can even get residency should you decide that you really want to be here long term and put down your roots. In the next video of the How to Move to Costa Rica video series, we're going to be talking about designing your life here in Costa Rica. This is a really important part, and it's my favorite part. So make sure that you watch the next video and continue on with the series. Also, if you want to join a group of other like-minded individuals like yourself who are either considering moving to Costa Rica or know that they are making that move, you can go ahead and join my Facebook group. It's called Moving to Costa Rica. The link is in the description here below. Join the group. I go live there as well, answer questions. You can connect with others who are also kind of maybe doing the same thing you're doing. And remember, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more information, and put a comment below and let me know what was your biggest takeaway from this information. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and have an amazing day.